Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your May 2023 general readings. We're looking at the first half of May from the 1st to the 15th, and this reading is for our mercurial fish, the water sign of Pisces. Welcome everyone. I hope you're doing well. As always, my gratitude for all your support of my YouTube channel, liking, watching, sharing, subscribing, referring, and recommending. All greatly appreciated. Thank you. So Pisces, this is for you for the first half of May 2023. If your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Pisces, if you're cross-watching for a Piscean, it is also relevant. If you know your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, watch those videos as well for any additional insight or perspective. If you find that something does resonate with you, it touches you, you'd like to perhaps take a deeper look at something, or you simply like the reading style and would be interested in a personal reading or information about that for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please feel free to email me directly at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking the description link or clicking the title of this video. I would love to hear from you, and I can usually get back to you the same day with more information. I do offer a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, and scheduling is done in a fairly timely fashion too. Typically within 1 to 3 weeks, we can schedule. So if you're interested, send me an email. Okay, Pisces, let's see what the first half of May looks like for you. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite. We begin with the Six of Coins. Gift giving, gift receiving. Giving wisely, though, maybe not giving everything. With the Hanging Man, maybe feeling like you're in limbo, feeling like you're in stasis. A short period of time, it may feel difficult or like you're sacrificing something, but you're gaining knowledge, information, perhaps gaining a different perspective, not taking any decisive action yet. You may be waiting for someone to reach out to you or give you something, or vice versa. Next, we have the Seven of Wands, defending, protecting, standing up for what you believe in. This is, I know what I know and I'm not backing down. Something that you have a lot invested in. The Eight of Wands, fast movement forward, communication, travel. It's all about action and forward movement. Next we have the Nine of Wands, somebody who's been through quite a bit. There's yet one more challenge in front of them, but as tens represent cycle endings, you're almost to the end of something, even though you may be feeling discouraged, tired, feeling like giving up. You're almost to the end of a cycle closing out. With the Five of Wands, a hard-won victory, and that victory may represent having to leave people, places, situations behind. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Ten of Swords, surrendering to a painful ending. Here's an ending here with the 10. Tens represent cycle completion or fulfillment. The Ten of Swords, it can represent betrayal or feeling stabbed in the back, thrown under the bus, exploited. But something is at an end and it's time to move on. Now, since swords are governed by the element of air, which governs our intellectual landscape, meaning how we think, our perspectives, belief systems, ideologies, the Ten of Swords can represent coming to coming to the realization that something isn't what you wanted it to be, or it hasn't worked out the way that you want it to be. It's not what you thought it was going to be. It just isn't going to work. And while that acknowledgement and that realization may be difficult or challenging, it's time to move on. Let's clarify that Ten of Swords. The Empress could have something to do with a mother figure. Could have something to do with fertility too, if there are fertility issues. Could be, a female. As an actual person, the Empress, even though this is a general reading, is pretty feminine energy. It could be a partner of some kind, any female that's important to you that you see like an Empress, Or for others of you, if it doesn't, so it could be a relationship of some kind that you just think you're really disappointed about something. You realize something isn't going to happen or isn't turning out the way that you wanted it to. For others of you, this can just represent abundance, like financial or material abundance, something which you thought was going to bear fruit and you'd be able to reap a harvest from it is not. The Ten of Pentacles, long-term stability and security, often connected to home and family. So again, it could be to do with a relationship. It could have to do with fertility, or it could have to do with financial and material concerns, something that you really thought you were going to have to do that was going to be a certain thing, just isn't. And you're kind of coming to that realization. Although I can tell you too that the cards are kind of evenly split between maybe waiting to see if this will still work out, wanting to hold on to it, but then ultimately kind of moving on. That's what I'm seeing here. But let's clarify that Six of Coins, gift giving, gift receiving, or not giving everything, waiting for someone to give something to you, or waiting to see if it's the right thing to do to try and reach out to somebody else. Yeah, Page of Cups, a little message of love, support, encouragement. Clarify the Hanging Man, or just a positive message. The Eight of Pentacles, work, nose to the grindstone, something you've invested a lot in. Again, this could be something financial, material, job related. Maybe you're waiting for good news. You're waiting to hear some kind of good news about something that you've invested a lot in. Financial, material, job-wise. Could also be relationship. Waiting to hear if everything that you've put into something, if it's going to pay out, everything that you've invested, all the work, are you going to have a positive message in here that it's going to work out? Let's clarify that Seven of Wands. That's a card of, defending, protecting, guarding that which you have a lot invested in. Nine of Swords, the Lovers. Stress, anxiety, worry, fear of an unknown future, the Lovers. A relationship at a crossroads, an important, significant decision needs to be made which will affect this couple. Now, the decision might be about the couple itself, about the relationship, like do we move forward together or do we break up? It could be in another area of life, but that one that still affects that primary relationship. And again, what I'm seeing is it could, and this is a general reading, it could be a variety of different things. Do we keep trying at something? For example, for some of you, it might be fertility issues. Do we keep trying? Do we keep spending more money? Or should we just look at something else or just kind of call it quits on this? Is it about the relationship itself? Is it about hearing about something to do with finances, material stuff, or a job? Again, the issue here is waiting for a message, waiting for a positive message, waiting for this thing that you want. Should I hold on to it or should we just move on? Clarify the Eight of Wands, action. The Chariot, which is moving forward, success on a difficult, challenging path. But the Five of Wands, conflict, internal conflict, external conflict. Again, not knowing if you should let something go and move on, or if you should keep, hammering away at it. But here with the Nine of Wands and the Five of Swords, it feels like you kind of surrender and you move on. But let's clarify that. Nine of Wands. The Five of Pentacles, financial and material insufficiency or lack, feeling shut out, abandoned, rejected, or just not good enough. The Ten of Wands, letting go of a heavy burden, a cycle coming to an end, and you're just letting it go. Yeah, that's kind of what I feel. Five of Swords, a hard-won victory, but it may mean leaving something behind. Because that's what a hard-won victory means. You may end up winning, but the winning side, everybody suffers losses, right? The Nine of Cups. This is getting what you want. Your cup's overflowing with abundance. this is not it, and you're coming to a realization of that. Pisces. It may be a difficult truth and a difficult realization, but this is about moving on to find your true joy and wish fulfillment and abundance. It may be that you have to explore a different avenue. It may be, just moving on and opening yourself up to new opportunities, new ways of doing things. Yeah. I mean, not the brightest of readings, but you're going to be okay. I understand. This happens to everybody. This feeling of real letdown, you wanted this thing, you thought it was going to be this thing, you put all this work and effort into it, and it just didn't. It turned out it just didn't work out. There's something else, and it's time to move beyond this because there's a whole other world of offers, of opportunities and options out there. This one, it's about moving forward, and we've all been through situations like this in all areas of life, both relationship, home, family, job, work, career, all of that. This is something that just didn't work out. So let's wrap up with some advice, guidance, messages from Spirit. If it's fertility issues, it may be that there's a different way to do it. Surrogacy or adoption or something like that. Yeah, the Five of Swords again. Time to move on. Temperance is balance, neither too much of one nor too much of the other. It's not letting your center get shaken, knowing what you know. Don't react too impulsively or spontaneously to anything. Justice, honor, integrity, morality, doing the right thing. And the Seven of Cups. There's multiple options and opportunities for you out there. It's a very dreamy kind of card, it's about daydreaming and building castles in the sky, but it's also about multiple options of what is possible, possibility and potential out there. I like to call this the best is yet to be card. There are other options. There's multiple options and opportunities out there for you on the other side of this, moving through this. In the meantime, let go of that which isn't working anymore. And balance. Not letting your emotions get the best of you in this situation. I mean, they have to be dealt with and you need to honor your emotions, but temperance is about not letting things come out the side of your neck and trying to maintain some kind of balance during that as well. Learning how to adjust, right, to different things that we have no control over. We can let them pull us out of our center and we get all crazy and chaotic, or we can just kind of accept it, kind of shift and adjust, but still maintain that center balance here. You're going to be just fine. Spirit here is telling you there is much more in front of you. All right, Pisces, those are your messages for the first half of May. I hope that you found them useful and helpful and hopeful. Again, if any of this is something that resonated with you and you'd like to peel it back a bit, take a deeper look, or the style resonated with you, and you're just interested in reaching out for a personal reading or information about that for yourself or as a gift for someone else, personal readings do make great gifts because they're so personal. Email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact info by clicking the title or the description of this video. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the May mid-month readings. Stay well until then, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.